The Franklin half-dollar short series, only 16 years. Philadelphia mints, Denver mints, a handful of San Francisco mints. And when we compare mintage figures P versus D, we find that at the end of the series, the Philadelphias are much rarer than the Denvers. Tonight, three-piece set for you. The last three Philadelphias in high grade 64. That full price of $83.85 means individually they are only $27.95 each, which is a great low price because our competition sells these coins in uncirculated condition, which is a mint state 60 in a capsule for $68.50, $75.50, and $65.50 respectively. For these three coins in capsules, 5 grades lower, or high grade 64, just $83.85 for all three together. Now, I referenced right off the bat, short-lived series, 16 years only, started in 1948. Ended in 1963, was replaced by the Kennedy half-dollar series that started in 1964. So this is the large Franklin, the last large 90% silver to circulate ever. Silver was pulled in 35. It was copper clad going forward. They did have that silver Kennedy in 64, but after that, it was done. Silver was pulled from circulation. So these are the Philadelphia mints. Top of the bell, no mint mark. Normally you'll see a D or an S there for Denver or San Francisco. But again, as I referenced earlier, the Philadelphias are much rarer than the Denvers for the last three years of issue. 1961, only 8.2 million Philadelphias were made. And in Denver, they made over 20 million. 62, just under 10 million Philadelphias were made. Over 35 million Denvers were made. And in 1963, you had high mintage figures for both Philadelphia and Denver, but just 22 million were made of Philadelphia, and over 67 million coins were made out of Denver. So mintage figures, right off the bat, we're looking at lower mintage figures for Philadelphia versus Denver. No San Franciscos were made for any of these 3 years. Now, second chapter in the book is population reports. How many coins are known to exist in this grade or better? Well, NGC started in the mid-80s, and that's when they started grading coins. Keep in mind, that's the mid-80s. That is after the Franklin half-dollar series ended. That is after silver hit $50 an ounce, and people were melting these coins for $20 each. They were melting these coins, uncirculated condition proofs, culls, silverware, anything silver got melted. So, years later, NGC starts grading. And here we go. We start looking at our census report for how many coins they've seen in these grades or better from that time until today. And we're looking at very small numbers for each one of these dates. In 1961, there are only 6,625 coins known to exist, ever seen by NGC in 64 grade or higher. That's out of 8.2 million coins. That's 0.08% of the entire mintage figure. 1962, same small percentage, just 5,012 coins out of that 9.7 million mintage figure, 0.05% for 1962. Again, a fraction of a percent. Now, I mentioned 1963 has higher mintage figures, but still, out of those 22.1 million coins, 22.2 million coins, just about, there are only 16,413. That's still only 0.07%. So even though the mintage figure is higher, the population is a little higher than the others, in comparison, percentage-wise, still 0.07% on 1963. And again, 0.05% on 1962 and 0.08% on 1961. Tiny percentages. All three of these under a fraction of a percent on all three together. It is just $83.85, and breaking that down, you're looking at $27.95 per coin. That is a three-piece set, folks. The last three Franklin half-dollars ever known to exist, the last large 90% silver to circulate. Then it was pulled in 64, pulled silver in 1964. It was copper-clad going forward. Now, our competition, again, has these coins in mint state 60. That's 5 grades lower, a coin in a capsule. And altogether, they're about $209. $209 for the three-piece set with our competitors in uncirculated condition. We are 5 grades higher, $125 less. and you're guaranteed a premium grade 64 by NGC. All of our coins blast white, beautiful like you see on your screen, no toning. We only pick the best of the best, so you won't get any toning, any milky, cloudy coins at all. Philadelphia Mint, the lower mintage figure of each year, because altogether they made 35 coins in the series. 16 Philadelphias, 14 Denvers, and just 5 San Franciscos. The last 3 years, just Philadelphia and Denver were made. Phillies are rarer than the Denvers to begin with, and we're finding that population reports, the census reports, based on NGC's information that they publish on their website, we're finding 0.08%, 0.05%, 0.07% are known to exist in this grade or better for 1961, 62, and 63. So they're great rarities to grab your hand, get a hold on. You're talking about a very short series replaced by the Kennedy, and the Kennedy is still in production today, although they did stop making them for circulation. So this is a pocket of coinage in history that is very, very popular amongst many, many collectors, and getting them in this blast white, beautiful condition. They survived that melting, and they were made before grading became a thing. So they weren't made to be graded. They were made to circulate. These are uncirculated, not only uncirculated, they are certified 64 on that Sheldon scale, and 83.85 gets you all three. Again, just $27.95 per coin. So folks, phones are very, very busy. People are grabbing these as this set while they're available at this low price. So give us a call right now, 866-518-5933, or feel free, jump online, visit us online at our website. That is avccoins.com. And the item number to search in that top right search bar is 905-6602. That'll bring you right to this page. Just hit add to your cart, process your checkout, and then come back to the show. We're going to put a 1-minute clock up. In the meantime, though, folks, these are getting very, very low. We had a certain number of 3-piece sets available, and they are moving pretty quick. With the mintage figures being so far less than the Denvers for each one of these years, and the populations being so few, you're looking at, basically, if you take the number of coins known to exist in 64 grade or higher and compare it to the mintage figure, you're looking at 1 in every 1,200 coins on 1961 is in 64 grade or better. 1 in every 1,900 for 1962, and 1 in every 1,300 for 1963. It just gives you another idea, another way of looking at how few really do exist or are known to exist out there. I mean, these have been out in production since 1961, 62, 63, and then never made again. So to this day, that's how few are known to exist. So $83.85 gets you all three coins. That's, again, $27.95 each, beating our competition by $125 and 5 grades higher. Those are unks, ours are 64s, and you get a savings with us. Join us, folks. We do have to be moving on.